2 weeks after the last U.S. flight left Kabul, ending the nearly 20-year U.S. military involvement in Afghanistan. U.S. lawmakers questioning Biden administration officials for the first time for failing to anticipate the Taliban's rapid takeover of the country and for sticking to an August 31st deadline for the U.S. withdrawal.
There's no evidence that staying longer would have made the Afghan security forces or the Afghan government any more resilient or self-sustaining. If 20 years and hundreds of billions of dollars in support, equipment, and training did not suffice, why would another year, another 5, another 10?
The administration has defended the chaotic and deadly evacuation that turned into the largest airlift in U.S. history. The U.S. and its allies evacuated 124,000 people, most of them Afghans, after the fall of Kabul on August 15th. Republicans say the White House could have avoided those images of chaos, which damaged the United States' reputation internationally.
We went into Afghanistan in the first place because the Taliban had harbored al-Qaeda, correct? And they attacked us on September 11th. Now, 20 years later, we have the Taliban back in charge there, and they have billions and billions of dollars worth of our equipment and our weaponry. And once again, they're a haven for terrorists. How is this not a debacle of monumental proportions?
Blinken telling lawmakers that while the U.S. effort in Afghanistan did neutralize the threat from al-Qaeda, there was a larger lesson to learn about U.S. involvement overseas.
While we are very effective at dealing with terrorist threats to our country and eliminating them, which we did very successfully in Afghanistan, the idea of using military force to try to remake a society is something that is beyond our means and beyond our capacity. And we need to think really hard about whether we want to engage in these enterprises going forward.
And while some Democratic lawmakers have criticized the way the White House handled the withdrawal, they argue Biden was put in an impossible situation by the deal negotiated by former President Donald Trump.
Let me remind everyone that Trump's deal forced the Afghan government to release 5,000 prisoners and offered international legitimacy to the Taliban. It was a deal that failed to require the Taliban to separate from al-Qaeda terrorists and did not require the Taliban to stop attacking the Afghan government. The deal altered the political order of the country.
The U.S. has not recognized the Taliban as the official government of Afghanistan. Blinken said Monday that about 100 Americans are waiting to be evacuated from Afghanistan, and that the State Department was accelerating the approval process for Afghan special immigrant visa applicants. Catherine Gibson, VOA News, Washington.